Where are they?
Where is she? Yeah. This movie makes it dark. Makes
Yeah,
Okay, so what are
yeah.
we talking about today?
Hit the intro.
Oh my good! Whoa, that's so cool. They fight crime in those outfits. Then they, uh, yeah, the action.
It was all a dream. I should read up Word Up magazine. Pepper and salt and pepper on the cover or in the scene or something like that.
Pushing it. They were pushing it. I used
What's
to
up,
think
family? I am
oh,
Ray
that
Zombie. Sorry to interrupt. He
he
was with.
doesn't have a go on.
We're off to a hot start like this movie. Holy shit, man. Dumpster
We're-
fire. Anyways, hi, I'm Ray Zombie. That man right there he was with my hit mama in the Amazona, aka the hit man. And welcome to the Hitman the Zombie S show. Listen anywhere, anytime, any place. YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, etc., etc., etc.
But then you don't see our faces, so I mean, like you're kind of missing out. But if you just want to hear us, if our dull baritone voices put you to sleep, by all means, crank that Soldier Boy.
But not only that, I feel like when people are doing the long drives, like I do every
Yo,
commuting, you cannot
yeah,
see us, and you just put us in the background, you know.
that's true. I was driving Uber recently, and they specifically requested that I put on your show, our show. I'm on it too, and then I was like, "Wow, that's really cool of you, Uber passenger, that you want to hear my voice, but I'm right here talking to you, but I'm down. That's wonderful." And I mean, they may or may not have been related to me, and I'm not officially affiliated with Uber, but you know, whatever.
Whatever
It's a
passes
compliment.
the
I'll take it.
yeah, guys, like I said, on long commutes or short drives or whatever, take us
Or if
with
you
you.
just want to hear us spill the tea with your girls, you just want to hear them talk shit and get hit and get litty titty in the city tonight. Let's go.
Go. Base will be on next week,
And
and
we don't need that
then
motherfucker. We got enough trash to talk between the two of us.
hell yeah, dude.
Go on.
Let's start it off, man. So we're in the island of Spider-Man. Spider-Man, what bullshit, dude. So this guy, of course, is like a normal rich guy who paid this explorer Indiana Jones Jr. to go find this mystic spider that has a lot of healing aspects of it. How that it came from? It was genetically in the island. It was just already there. I guess they're making up their own lore.
Nah, I mean that's fine. Like it's whatever. Like look at the Galapagos Islands. Like how many creatures are exclusive to there? It's not that far fetched. I mean, how did she know? Who knows? I mean, we learned later that she just discovered that there was something about. I mean, she at this point got on what is it? Constance Webb MD. And it was like, hey, there's a spider that does really cool stuff with a bite. And she was like, oh shit, let's go. Let's hop a flight.
Let's go find this
Peru, here
mystic
we come.
spider.
Eh.
So his name is Ezekiel, the one who was like, the only reason I got you is because you say you were close to the spider. How dare you not tell me where the spider is? And then she goes, ow!
AKA,
What is wrong with you?
I
AKA
know
D.
this movie.
Holy shit.
Ooh. You know what? I'm sure he's a good actor. I don't know. We didn't get to see that.
We didn't get to see nothing, bro. It was we'll get to those points. We're gonna speed run through this thing. We're not gonna go point by point, but we're trying to
set the worse it is, the more words we have. Throw at it.
So Mr. Homie over here is like, all right, then he goes. Ezekiel goes into her tent, looking for that spider, getting more notes for some reason. She gets a jar of spider and shaking it like, "Are you the spider? Are you the spider that I'm looking for?"
Shake it. Are you a spider? Come here.
And then she goes, "I found the spider." And then we zoom into the CGI fucking after looking like a 3-year-old designed this spider. He's like,
yeah.
I feel like what's it called? The union, the spiders are not represented in the union, so that's why they had to get a CGI spider.
Whatever. That's just how they look in the Galapagos Islands.
I just imagine the big guano out there.
I think that's also where they have the birds that drop like
massive load
on you. No, like, like I don't even know how it comes out of them cloacas, but it's like fish bones and shrapnel and coconut pieces that can murder you.
It's like a fucking bomb, like.
Honestly, man.
Like dropping the bombs on your ass.
You gotta have some Batman Penguin umbrellas if you go there.
Got the blade mode going.
Man. All right, so back to this paper mache spider.
So
he's like, he goes up and he's like, "Oh, dude, it's me all along. Give me the spider." And she's like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, give me the spider." She's like, "No." And he's like, "Fine, I'll shoot you and the baby."
They busted an Uncle Ben type of thing. Give me the car. No, give me the car. He gets shot.
He shoots her and the baby.
She's in the baby, and the homie's like looking. You hear the trees ruffling. I thought like raptors want to come out or something. She's like,
yeah, no, it was just like, oh man, I'm really trying to think of like.
It was Mishu Pichu. What's it?
I'm trying to think of like a.
It was the movie Apocalypto. You know those people with the bones in their in their nose coming down the trees. They call them las arañas, the spiders. So the arañas come down the tree. There was like, what, 5 of them and stuff? One looked like it was flying. One looked like it was barely reaching the tree. They were like cats.
Can we just have the movie about them?
I know.
What? They were way cooler.
Can you imagine them like doing like rescue missions, saving the tribes or whatever?
Yeah, I would be into that, man. Like Rambo style, though.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Spider blood.
He'd be like, we gotta get it. So she goes next to him. He looks at him. And she's smelling him. So he takes him to this. The way she picks him up, he drags her head like bobbing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of like what it reminds me of, other than just like bad, like well, it was pretty silly, but like there's something like very very like cartoony about it that just like nails something in my mind that I'm like, this is too.
It's like this is like early CGI work, man. Oh my goodness!
It was too fast for
I know. So homie puts it in the water, you know, and she goes like this, and one of the spiders go in his hand. He goes, "Here, spider," with the toxin. How do you know the baby is like full term or anything? How do you know it's like a couple of weeks before giving birth? He's just looking and listening, looking and listening.
That's it. They got the Peter tingle.
So homie reaches down under, and he pulls out.
I wanted to see him web it out.
I don't think when the spider bit her, like it took her bloodstream for it to get him. Like I guess they were waiting for her to cook. I guess like, here, inject her and let the. What was that like? That was like an easier death for her, or.
Who knows, man? Maybe they just wanted to make her. I mean, because they seemed very excited at her birth.
Yeah, because she comes out, she's gonna grow up asking for questions. I mean, looking for answers to her questions. And I'll be here when she is. I'm like, what the fuck? You weren't immortal?
Clearly.
How the
It's
hell you
like,
know she's gonna come back?
take this shitty Polaroid and shove it in her baby pockets and tell her it's important so she doesn't lose it when we, like, I don't know, yeet her off the island or whatever we do.
I know, right?
What do they ship her Amazon Prime?
Overnight shipping to the orphanage. What is it? And it's funny because the mom is trying to reach for her, and then the guy just holding her, like moving her more away. He's like, hold on. She's like, bring her. He's like, he's turning, like, let me hold her hand. He's like, no.
She needs trauma to be a hero.
Oh my goodness. So homegirl, her name is Cassie Webb. She grows up to be an EMT driver. And we see this guy named Ben. Mm-hmm. And then so he's trying to save this person and then go in, and then we see the first spider-ish person. We didn't even know. This girl, the black skateboard girl, she's like, fuck you, like, shouldn't be in school, and just flips her off.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, these people.
The school's 1 block away. It's just like right there, like right next to this. Yes, she should be in that school that she's going to.
Expose. Mm-hmm. And then we over here, we fast forward, and then they made it to the hospital, and this little kid, she's like trying to say thank you, and she's like, I don't want that shit. Get away from me. Not sympathetic for the kid. Like, dude, she just wanted to say thank you. Like, I can't even fold it. It's made out of cardboard or something. I was like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, she was awkward.
It's so stupid, man. And then after that, they go to another call. You know, this is the stupid thing. You know, see the car teetering off the damn ledge, right? Isn't that the first rule is you make sure it's secure before you go in there? Logic don't exist here.
Yeah, it does. That's a rule.
You're supposed to latch it down, or before you go in there, do any secret, like attach it to a firefighter, right? To the,
well, I mean, like,
the firefighter to
a
an anchor point, right?
You winch it up, and there's a winch on an ambulance for that specific reason. But
exactly.
Another thing too is, like, if a car is on fire, if it's anywhere near the tires, you are to divert or put the fire out, because tires are full of what?
I agree.
One class, anyone, helium, which combusts. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's a minor impact, but it's still volatile.
What make it sound?
Oh no, hydrogen was the word I was looking for, not helium. All right, go on.
So Miss Homegirl over here, without security, like, all right, this is the plan. I'm gonna go in there and we're gonna do like the Indiana Jones. You know how he does the bag of sand, like one bag of sand for the other one. He goes like,
I'm gonna get
through my body weight. I'm gonna get all up in there. I'm gonna cut the seatbelt, and you're gonna pull him out, okay? So like, what? Like, okay, I trust your plan. So they do that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. They pull the guy out, of course, and then the weight distribution. That guy was fatter, and she was not. So she falls inside the car into the water, and that's where she bangs her head. And I guess that's how you unlock your meta.
Windshield. See, if there were any other kind of cracks, if it was like duck cracks, if it was like like cracker cracks, they would not have floated, but it was spider cracks, so it worked out.
So her meta gene unlocked.
Cracker Jacks, no thank you.
Her cracker.
I'm gonna drown.
So homegirl is over here upside down, seeing everything. Like, you see like little tangle webs, you know. And she goes, Cassie, come on, Cassie. And then Mr. Homie's doing the little pump in your chest, and she goes, throws up the water.
Make sure to curl your fingers so you don't touch the nip knops.
You have to get the whole scoop in there, man.
That's a lawsuit.
So I was like, man, okay. And then we meet our villain, which is not really a villain if you put things in perspective. So he's got like he sees a girl. He's like, "Hey, bitch." He's like, "Yeah, dog. You want to go home?" She goes, "Yeah, let's go home." So he takes her home, right? And then he goes, and then they pan to the little spider, the CGI spider. He's like, "Wee!" jumping everywhere. And then they do their business, the upside down monkey. And then in that moment, and then we get then we get this scene again.
Oh, yeah. Wait, how's
So
he
he's
not
asleep.
kills her like a spider? It should be the other way around, but because after they mate, male spiders get the
venom in their neck. So over here, Mr. Ezekiel is like wondering what the heck's going on. He's like, "You took my spider." And then we see Spider Woman, Spider Girl, and Spider Woman. Yes. So between all three of them, I guess they don't have a moral compass because they murked this guy by falling off the window, which I don't see possible. Doesn't he have the tingles? Doesn't he have the speed, the movements to hang on?
Yeah. We never saw the license protected webbing. Oh no, they did web in the flashback though. They all web him.
Yeah, they whip him, but he doesn't have nothing.
Yeah, that's true. So
they crippled him.
He has the hops and the poison, the venom.
So he got the Oranjo's power.
Which is kind of true. You never see Spider-Man use any sort of venom or any of. In fact, the only venom in Spider-Man is a symbiote. Is an alien that has nothing to do with actual venom.
Exactly.
So that's refreshing.
So homie gets tossed out the window between that 3-woman combo. Makes you think right now. It's like, all right, so what? They're killers? Shouldn't do that. They're supposed to be heroes, but are they heroes?
I don't know. Doesn't he get unalive when he gets peed on anyway? Oh man! Fast forward. But just like he just moves things along.
And then this character motive now is for him to have a chance of a life. He wants to survive. He doesn't want to get killed. For him, he wants to survive to his golden age of 60. He wants to retire with his pension.
He wants to protect everything he's built. What has he built? I don't know.
We don't know. Is it
like a nice room in an apartment with like 6 monitors on his computer?
Oh, with the recliner scorpion chair?
Yeah, that's what we see. That's everything. That's his empire.
My other thing, I'm like, is he building Oscorp? But I doubt it because his name is not Osborn. This is a different fucking city.
Well, this guy though, this is pretty cool. He's like an elder Spider-Man. Like he teaches Spider-Man about. He brings like mystical arts and stuff in his comic counterpart.
Yeah,
and he introduces them to that so that they can counteract the ones that I always bring up in like every Spider everything. And I know I did it in Spider-Verse and Across and all that. That the inheritors, the vampires.
Yes.
Go around and inherit spider powers. And I would love to see that they would bring it back, but I don't think anything is going to survive this movie.
I'll be cool, be interested with Blade, but that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
So that's his motive now, is for him to survive. You know, he wants to live to he's 90 and he has a generation of spider babies with people.
100 spider eggs that hatch out of your toilet under tank.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine, dude? It's midnight, you're walking in there, the lights turned off, and then you turn them back on, and everywhere, spiders crawling everywhere. Ah!
I've seen it happen.
Oh, hell no, man. Get me out of there. I'll probably have a panic attack before a spider ever touched me.
I just want to call people and be like, I've sent 100 pregnant spiders, your address.
You call him a spider tank. He's a spider tank.
No, it's the Trojan horse, Trojan spider.
Hey, I got you a toilet. Oh, thank you. He opens the lid. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere.
That's why you don't curb. What is it? Curb check, curb shop. You never know.
I'm scared now, man. I have that arachnophobia. Oh, that's what we should. Anyways, we'll get into the Halloween ones later.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that's his motivation. He's like, he just wants to live, you know. He wants to murk these people for him to have a better life. He keeps saying like, oh, they're gonna get powers. Like, anyway, so he gets this girl, right? It's like a Secret Service or a CSI girl. She's in bed, and then she's like, I know who you are. Like, I noticed that the government has been doing a secret technology for them to spy on everybody in any time. And he goes, how do you know that? And then she reaches for the gun, and that's where he gets the poison bite. How do you inject them? I don't get it. Just it's like a vulture thing, and like just holds on to you.
Subcutaneously.
That'd be cool. They would have zoomed in. I guess the VR, the virtual reality budget went out the window. I mean, that'd be cool. Like his little finger has little fang thingies, just type of thing.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
That would have been cool. It explains more than just like, look at him. Her veins are turning purple and blue.
Yeah, we know this movie had trouble explaining things.
We have to fill in the gaps over here.
We got
Yeah.
with lots and lots of exposition.
And then homie over here is like, give me the codes. And then she starts telling him, like, I'll be like, how the fuck you remember all these numbers? I'll be like, hold on, give me a second. What was that again? 3, 5, 9, 10, what? Can you repeat it one more time, but slower?
Spider memory.
Yeah, I guess so. And then then he leans over and kisses her in the forehead. He's like, I knew today was your day to die. I guess she gets the keys with the pepper spray, right? On the keychain. And then we zoom into this, his girl in the chair.
Yeah.
That's why I'm paying you all this money. Find these people that are in my head that look like this.
Using that software that you were just denouncing, I guess.
Like, how the hell, you know? Oh, it's a middle-aged black girl and one Latina and one white girl. It's like, that's half the population there. Oh, and by the way, de-age them because they're all older, and when they get the spider powers, like, yeah. Man.
Yeah, and also he never actually saw their faces. He only saw the costumes.
With big ass tacos.
Seriously.
Like,
this was 2003, so like, how long did she surf MySpace to just find? How?
Dude, their costume eyeballs are like popping out. The only thing that's separating is a little black line in their mouth.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I do want to see like multiple spider eyes. I think that'd be cool. You know, like the iPhone. But like, yeah, it's impossible. There's no way that she would have found these people. There's no.
Exactly, going off your recollection and your memory and your fucking. I think they look like this. I think they're like 30, 25, around that. And you pick them up like when they're 15, 20 years old.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought like he supernatural them somehow, and they forgot to explain that part. So I'm just like, this is not sufficient. I'm sorry. Go on.
I started laughing, dude. Like, all right, so now he goes into what's it called? Attack mode. He's like, all right, I could get everybody in the train, so he knows where they're at. So homegirl goes, Cassie Webb goes in there and she opens her luggage and she sees some Polaroid pictures of years past. Like, oh mom, I hope it was worth it for you to look for the spider. I wish you were here. I wish it was here. It was after because she went to the doctor first, and the doctor said, hey, you're fine. Just go home and watch some old vampire movies.
Well, then she went to the cookout, the baby shower.
Oh, yeah. That thing irritated me.
And then
I just told you again? Are you joking? I was like,
oh, No, that was, you know what though, that actually was pretty funny, and it was intentional, not the again thing, but the where she's like, no, my mom died in childbirth, and then she's like, she keeps gesturing to the freaking stomach, like she's so awkward, and you know what, like it was funny, and then she trauma dumps, and then she's like, no, it's not that common, but like, see, and this is where like I've seen a lot of criticism for the movie, and one of the biggest points of criticism I see is that Dakota Johnson is stale in her delivery and whatever. I think she was good. I think she was just fine. Like I think
Just playing
maybe
it straight to the hip.
I think she was fine, man. Like she emoted when she was supposed to emote. Like there are people who just like go through things and they're just like, yeah, all right. Like
Yeah.
you don't have, not everyone has to be Markiplier, dude. Like fucking chill. Like
We
you
over
can
the
just
top
have
of it.
something happen and then just react as you would react. It's a thing. I think she was fine. In that part there, I was like, yeah, it's relatable. And she delivered it just like in a way that worked.
God,
And then there was the accident by the sponsored by Pepsi building where they're talking about all the
the
there's lots of
fires.
fireworks. There's so many fireworks. It's gonna set off. Oh, there's a lot of like, aren't those illegal in New York? What? But
I know, right? They're what across the bridge, right? I mean, across the buildings.
yeah, so they're like,
Fires
yeah,
over here.
it's gonna blow up. It's a powder keg. Stay away from there. And
And
then
then at
she,
the meantime, she's like pumping this guy, like, dude, I'm okay. Stop, like high compressions, and then it keeps zooming in and out between him and the other. Was it Mike Epps? I think it was.
yeah, it was Mike Epps. Yeah, it's funny because I couldn't put his name, and I'm just like, hey, it's what's the name from Friday?
And he's looking at him, and it's like the guy's just there, like, all right, dude, it just hurts now. Can you just
What's the
stop?
name? Cousin what? Cousin Eddie?
Yeah, because of Eddie. He's like pumping his heart, like, all right, I'm done. He's like, oh, he gets up, like, okay, you're good to go. And then you see Mike Epps going to the ambulance, and she see like a train hit it. I mean, not train, like a truck. And she's like, oh, let me drive. She's like, no, dude, I got it. Like, are you sure? It's like, yeah. Like, dude, you saw it. You could stop it. She's like, yeah, she'll be all right. All right. She
She
turns
didn't
around.
really know. She didn't have a grasp on whether it was real or if it was just like hallucination. But I do want to point out though that he probably wouldn't have crashed if she had just let him go to begin.
I know.
Like really.
Earlier and shit. Yeah. Oh, this movie's so hilarious. So of course she lets him go, and then boom, a fucking truck hits the ambulance. Isn't that like a citation? Like, I like how they go straight to the ambulance guy, but not with the trucker. Like, get your hands up, like type of thing, you know, like a cop. Have you been drinking today or anything? And nothing happens to the driver. The driver's just still there. I wish I would come out like, oh, I didn't see him. He came out of nowhere, type of thing, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, I was busy having flashbacks and the rest of my body kept moving forward. Because how does that work where you see the future but your body's still there? Like, do you see it faster and process it faster? Like you're watching the Z Fighters? Like,
Sure.
yeah, it's like she's like, like, dude, the world's still happening.
It reminds me of when Magan and Megan and the other guy do their psychic battle, and both of them are just staring at each other, like not moving. And they're like, everybody's like, what the fuck's going on? Staring contest?
Dude, I'm gonna plug another show real quick because I mean he only has like 23 million followers, so he could use some more.
There you go.
Caleb City, did you ever see that one?
Nah, I just didn't.
It's like when the new guy watches Masters Duel and it's like he like steps in the apartment and he's like, the master's like, whoa, get back, did you see that? And they're just standing still. He was like, he just drew a sword, and then he sliced the statue in half, and he swung at me, but I blocked it, and he cut one of your hairs off. You didn't even see it happen. Like, they're totally still.
They move so fucking fast and shit.
Oh, I love that one. That's so good. All right, go on.
So yeah, so homie, like, come here, Mike Epps. Come on, bro. And like, you didn't even do it. come on, bro. And he's looking at her. He's like, oh, shit, look. And he goes, my hands are bloody. He's like, I should have stopped you. Cassie, it's okay. He's gone. He's gone, bro. He's gone. No. He's pumping that air bike, man. It was like a national, it was like a commercial for the CPR Foundation or something. Yeah.
Oh, was there CPR in the movie? I didn't notice.
What was it? Chest compressions?
No, it was CPR, and it was CPR, and then it was more CPR.
Yeah, CPR.
Learn about CPR.
He's choking. Give him CPR.
Oh man! But when Sydney Sweeney was given the CPR, new fetish unlocked. But
sir, lay down. You're choking. I'm gonna give you CPR. Wait, what? You're like 1, 2, 3.
You just grab like a drying biscuit and you're just...
Lay down, sir. I'll give you CPR.
What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. So yeah, so after that, that's when she goes home, right? And the bird hits the glass and it breaks like Stone Cold. Dun, 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 dun.
Hell yeah.
She's one making popcorn. How the hell you mess up that, Brad? How you mess up popcorn?
I don't know. Why'd you put it on a plate?
How the hell you take it out so hard that you break a fucking plate, dude?
My plate broke. Oh, because it was hot. Because why was the plate in the microwave underneath the popcorn?
That part I was like, really, bro? Anyways, so it's like a jump scare. It breaks, and then all of a sudden we see the bird like every scary movie. It just hits it, yeah. Breaks his neck and is dead.
And then she experimented, and she saved her first life. She's a hero.
This is not gonna change anything, but here, I'll try it anyways. And then now she has a bird flying in her apartment and she can't get it out.
Oh. I was really hoping that it would just fly into the upper window. I was like, come on.
I was wishing she would fucking fly into the microwave or something. He hit that glass door. Stupid bird. So now she has a bird flapping in her apartment, pooing everywhere.
It made me look bad. Yeah.
Monarch.
No, dude, that was useless bang. Yeah.
No, I know. I'm saying that she was watching Venture Brothers on TV.
Oh, yeah. The Monarch.
So that's when she realized, okay, cool, I could actually alter reality. I mean, the time. So does that mean that she messes up? Does that mean that she creates a wrinkle in time, even though it's not connected anymore? She makes another, what's it called? Another branch, another.
There's no way in hell they're gonna tackle that. So
every time she tweaks something, it changes.
You fill that void with whatever you want it to be filled with.
He's creating more problems for the TVA. She's gonna go in there and murk her.
They're not gonna attack that with the Sony Shittomatic universe, dude. It's not a thing.
Oh my goodness. So she goes, all right, I'm gonna get a train ticket. So she goes to the train, she's walking, and then we get like one of those, what's it, Final Destination? Yeah, that's it. One of future sense, I call it.
Just premonition, yeah.
Yeah, there you go, premonition. We see one girl comes in and she turns around, she looks back, and her neck, she's being elevated again, and her neck breaking. And then another girl wearing yellow, she gets in. Oh, wait, that's her. She gets murked like that. And then Spider Guy comes out and breaks the other girl's neck. Then the black girl comes in. She's like, this cannot be all a coincidence. Something's going to happen. And then homie is like, let's go. He's like, yo, you three come here with me if you want to live. Come with me if you want to live. Base, come in.
If you want to come. I just want to point out.
You gotta tell him, get to the chopper.
Because
get to the chopper.
Blocker. I just want to point out, though, this is the only time the other girls see Ezekiel, right?
Yes.
That's it. And he's like way far back. He's a train away. So they can barely see him. Right?
This is what they call this new Spider-Man.
So this is great value. So yeah.
Oh, base. Go to sleep.
No, whatever, man. He's made in the same factory. They can't even call it. They can't say the word Spider-Man. They're like he's a spider human.
No,
like,
they call him La Araña. Remember La Araña?
All right, yeah, that's cool. No,
La
but when they're
Araña.
talking about him, and they're like he climbs on the walls. He's like a spider person. I was like, Are we avoiding pronouns? What are we doing there?
Might as well, if they're gonna do that, might as well just call him the Black Spider from DC. If you're gonna go that route, might as well fucking go that route. It's the Black Spider.
It's motherfucking Sir Arachnid over here.
It's Mr. Arachnophobia. There you go. A better name.
Good lord. All right. You're really trying to push this, aren't you? Where's the remake? Too true.
La araña peluda. So Mr. Homie, Mr. Ezekiel, is it right? Yeah, he goes to the train, right? He's like, all right, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna murk him, and I'll be finally free to pursue my old age retirement. He goes in, he has the baffled look in his face, like, what the fuck? Why are you guys out there? You're supposed to be in here.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, what? Wait, come back. Damn you kids. It's funny how they go outside and then they end up going back inside the train. It's like, all right, hold on. Let me come back. Let me put on my suit.
Yeah, it's a whole Scooby-Doo thing. He slaps on that suit real quick, too.
I know, right? And it's funny how he's crawling in the wall. Like, dude, can't you just walk fast? He's like...
No, because he has to look like a scary threat. And also, nobody saw him. So it made sense that he did that. Like, for the story.
So we got La Araña Peluda coming with the steps. Like, everybody's looking at them. He's just staring at them like... They're like, anytime now, bro. Anytime. They're like, we're here. Come on. He's like... Like, oh, shit, gum. Hold on. I got gum in my gloves. Son of a bitch. So he gets there, finally gets there, and then the cops are like, freeze! And he's murking them, beating up the cops. You know, and then they get in the train, and then they hijack a what's it?
Taxi.
The taxi guy, the taxi cab from the Deadpool guy. What's his name? There you go.
Where are we going, Mr. Pool?
We get one of his scenes later on in the diner. Remember how he murked the guy in Deadpool 2?
Mm-hmm.
The main headmaster. He's like, yeah, motherfucker! He just runs him over.
That's every scene with her in a car. Like,
yeah, that's true.
When it comes down to it, her only powers are seeing 5 seconds ahead and Grand Theft Auto.
I was gonna say, like, what the hell is the bootleg fast in a farce?
At least that would give it some believability when she catches a car in midair. Other than family.
So homegirl over here, you know, she becomes one of the most wanted because she kidnapped these 3 girls. Like, she's in the news. She's like, what? I'm in the radio. What? Possible, what's that? Kidnapping of 3 women. Yeah. It's like, I can't believe they said that about me.
The girls are talking in the back and they're like, you saved us. And she's like, no, I didn't save you. Somebody did. I don't like saving people. Why are you an EMT exactly? Why are you a paramedic? What do you...
I know, right? That's what you studied for all this time? Like, I don't know why I'm doing these things.
And 24 on, 24 off. I like a shitty work schedule and a lot of stress.
And driving fast with the siren on. Oh my goodness. So the guy, she goes, all right, I don't know why this is happening to you guys. I don't know why am I being a fugitive now. But I have you guys as hostage. I mean, as my friends, you're gonna clear my name, right? Right? With your parents. So I'm not letting you go anywhere. By the way, let me take you to this forest and leave you here for hours and come back. No food, no nothing.
Yeah, it's the safest place. Didn't you hear that?
Have you seen any freaking Friday the 13th movies? Have you seen any werewolf movies. That's where the
There's
first
no cameras for her to eagle eye. They can't be eagle eye by Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
So it's the safest place, the woods.
But I gotta go to the restroom. You use a leaf.
I mean, you could have also just dropped them off at their homes at any point, you psychopath.
No, let me take you to the closest forest. I'm gonna drop you off and get a Bigfoot sighting.
We gotta lay the heat low. Yeah, say hi to Mothman while you're out there.
Yes, he is. So so instead of living on my home somewhere safe or the police station or somewhere to clear her name, like, look, I didn't kidnap them. I'm here because they're being attacked by this guy, right?
Yeah, and let's just skip all the bullshit. She goes back to her apartment, which is freaking huge. She must make a lot of money. What kind of paramedic is she? But she does it so she can look at pictures for 3 hours and just totally forget about the girls.
She's like, oh shit, that's right. I gotta pick them up from kindergarten. No, the funny part is she reads like, oh, they inherit everything that a spider does, right? How do I know I can't climb walls?
Yeah.
So she goes against the
20 minutes.
She goes against the wall and she's like, she just fucking eats it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she delivers it pretty well. It was believable.
She fucking eats that shit. Let me try again. Let me try jumping off a fucking building.
The stuff she does, I could see myself doing it. I think she told it pretty well. It was just there was some questionable writing in between her acting.
And it's funny, and then she goes, "Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have a venom, I don't have that power, but I do have what did she said? The sixth sense of future sight. Yeah. I have a 6-second future sight. That's what her ability. She's like, all right, cool. I learned everything I must learn from this book. Now I got to go back to the forest. And then the girls are like, man, I'm hungry. What else do you have in there? Beef jerky? He's like, oh, I can't eat that. Oh, there's a diner up the road. Like, how the fuck you know there's a diner up the road? So they go to the.
You're not gonna see a Denny's when you drive by it. What else are they gonna do? They got flip phones.
No, remember she got thrown out the window.
Yeah, that's right.
She's like, I'm hungry. Like, I don't have money. I have money. Shoots. Like, all right. Let's go fucking be sluts in a diner. My God, that's stupid scene.
Really?
And so they go in there, they're fucking eating burgers and snacking on.
Who doesn't do that every time Toxic plays?
That's their anthem, bro. This whole movie's toxic.
Like they don't even talk to the boys. They're just like, shut up, Caleb. Get out of my way. I'm gonna dance on your table. Toxic.
I love this song. Let me play it. Oh my goodness. No, before she even approaches it, like, here, let me make you more slutty. She untying her shirt. It makes it makes her look like what, Britney Spears, showing her belly button.
Yeah, that's true.
She's like, that's how you approach someone you like. Here, let me take out my tits. Like, here, are you attracted now?
Do you not? I'm sorry.
That's what I did. I just unzipped. Like, hey, are you attracted or?
I'm sorry. Do you not realize Waffle House has etiquette?
And then everybody, all the kids, I mean, if there's a family and they'll be like, man, what the fuck are you guys doing? Is this normal behavior?
Uncultured swine. If you're taking kids into that establishment, you know that's how it's going to go down.
You know, that's how they get down on every Friday night, man.
That is not no Bob's kid boy. That's Bob's going to be a man boy.
You know the guy's looking under her skirt, looking like, keep going.
Oh, even the actors, even the meta.
Well, anyways, Cassie Webb comes to the spot where she drops him off, and then she gets the future sight because she saw the Scooby snacks on the floor and she follows the trail. Girls, what did I tell you? Get down from there. That's not how you behave in public. But I like this song. And all of a sudden we see Mr. Spider Guy. Value la araña peluda comes. So he goes hanging upside down, you know. She gets Sydney. What's it? The Sweeney girl.
Julia.
Sick ass kill. She gets the corner of the chair. He goes crack.
That's exactly what he did to her in the train too.
And then she gets the other girl, and then she breaks her neck like easy. Yeah. No, she poisoned them with the venom. Mm-hmm. There's the venom thing, and then Cassie was trying to stop her with a knife, and then he does the Rambo thing, goes stabs her. Yeah, she's murked, and then she kills the other guy. We're like, yeah, this movie's over. Finally, he got his wish. I was rooting for the bad guy here, like, yeah, he gets to enjoy his retirement. But no, it was all a dream. No, it was premonition?
I don't know. I couldn't root for him knowing that the only reason that they wanted to stop him was because he wanted to kill them.
Because he wanted to live longer.
But they were not aware of him. They didn't care about him.
I know.
So it was like, hey, I gotta kill these bitches.
Because of this little nightmare I keep having, this vision at night. He's like, I want to reach my 90s, you know. By that time, he looked like he was already in his, 60s, 50, with his long gray hair.
They did nothing. All they did was change his hair color.
It grew a little longer.
Stupid. He was like a Boss Baby character. It's freaking dumb.
You could have evolved. Yeah. So she sees that, and then she gets like, let's try this another way. And then that's when Toxic keeps playing. Toxic. So she's in the cab speeding.
How long is this? The 8 or 9 minute, way too long song.
Dude, I was gonna tell you, like, okay, so the girls walk there and they're already there. How come she had to take the long ass way all the way around just to get there?
Because the 405 freeway.
It is true. LA, it's something that says it takes you 10 minutes. You know, you think it's a 5-minute drive, it takes you fucking half an hour.
Bruh. 12 minutes will be taking an hour and a half, and 30 minutes will take, 30 miles will take.
Might as well be camping in your car, bro. Yeah. So she eventually gets her after Mr. Spider Guy. As soon as he lands, he goes, I'm here to kill. Ah!
Oh, man. Hey, when she drives through the building, that would have been the perfect time to be like, oh man! Wait, what are Denny's promotions? Hey, you also have the 2468 menu.
This guy took a fucking taxi to the kidneys, bro.
I need a grand slam.
I'm like, dude, if he was able to survive a taxi shot to the kidneys, how couldn't he survive that fall?
Well, when he got peed on.
No, the other one, where the first one where we see him get tossed out the window.
He gets taken out by Spider R. Kelly.
We'll get to that point. We're getting there soon.
Oh man, I'm just building up hype for it.
So this motherfucker took a kidney.
Hold on. No. No, watch out for the pee. Oh God. Okay.
All right, what was that? Oh my goodness. So this guy took a fucking taxi to the kidneys, and then he reaches up to grab her for a little bit. He goes, "I got you. Everybody in the car now!" And even the manager at Denny's, wherever the hell they were, there's like, they were nonchalant, like nothing happened. Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, that is just working at Denny's.
It's another Tuesday night.
Yeah, I got shot at working at Denny's, man.
Oh my goodness.
Luckily, I had ads back there. I could deflect it, but moving on.
I'll tell you, I had an ass back then. I was looking at deflect. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah, we were serving.
double stacks.
Serving. All right, go on.
So this guy over here, like, they speed off. It's like, I told you guys not to leave, and they're like, They freaking. With the partition, she closes it. It's like, you guys sit in timeout and think what you did. You put all these people in harm's way.
Yeah, there's still lots of holes in here if you want to talk to me, but it's really more of what I'm implying. You know what you did.
Don't even talk. Don't even look at this. Don't even look at me. And then she feels sorry. She's like, oh, okay, it's okay. So they go to the hotel, and then they're like, oh yeah, my mom is making this much money. Oh, this and that. And then homegirl, she's like, all right, bitches, go to sleep. She goes back to the Denny's. And then we get the whole plot revealed of why he's doing it. What are they doing? They linking, talking to each other? What the hell?
Not because that was a feature site. It never actually happened.
So they're in the Denny's talking to each other. Viejo comes out.
That's dude, her power is exactly like when you imagine saying something to somebody and then you have the whole conversation argument in your head, and then you nail an answer, and you just start with that when you actually see the person, and you're just like, boom, like, that's it, I'm done.
I got everything I needed. She's like, what are you doing this? Oh, because in the future they get powers and they come and kill me. Yeah, but they're not killers. But in the future they get powers. Hand them to me. But they're not future.
How do they get
you get what I'm trying to do right here? They're gonna get powers.
In the movie, are we gonna show how they get powers? Are they gonna? Is there gonna have any hint?
You have to bonk them in the head like she did to awaken their powers.
Are we gonna learn what happens before you die, before you get peed on to death? No. All right. Great.
I was just like, hand them to me and you'll keep your powers and then we'll be ruling the world forever. I just want to grow old and enjoy my retirement. You know how much it took me to build this company? No, we don't know. What are you talking about? I don't get it.
Madam Webb needs to use her webby powers to save all of the spider peoples.
Super clones, bro.
Unless they don't have the license for it. In which case,
they're asked out.
Yourself. In your
like, homie could. Oh my goodness, dude. This part. And she's like, okay, I got everything I need. I need to go back. And he goes back to her body. All right, guys, I'm done with this. I'm gonna take you back to your parents. You know, let them handle it.
What?
So she's like, oh my God, what kind of music is this? Are you crazy? So they wake up and like, I'm gonna take you back to your moms and dads. And she's like, no. Like, I'm an orphan, actually. Me too. Me 3. I was just playing. I wanted a family and I didn't have a family, but I have a family. I want my family.
That's convenient.
Plot twist. They're orphans.
So did she really kidnap them? Because
no, she has to
and also, back at the diner, homeboy was reading about the kidnapping that occurred like an hour before in a different city.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah.
What the hell, newspapers? Did Madam Webb write that newspaper?
That's how the whole thing started, because he calls and they intercept the
call. Reading this newspaper. Somehow.
The Daily Planet, fool.
J. Jonah was like,
Superman has a hearing, so he's like typing it up.
Nah. He saw that newspaper and was like, I'm really going to make this call. And I was like,
that wouldn't happen in real life. I'm sorry.
But where did the information come from?
That's true. So I think they're wrapping up for the final showdown, right? Getting there.
Yeah.
We have to have a united front and back.
Gotta learn CPR.
Oh yeah, everybody in the performing CPR in the on a pillow, foreshadowing. So yeah, the whole thing was for them to not be killed by this guy in the game over.
Yeah. They can't. You can't hold hands with him because he got poison fingers.
So stay away from this guy because he'll kill you. So yeah, so we see Ben and Aunt May. She's like, I think my water broke.
No, it's not Aunt May, dude. That's Spider-Man's mom. That's Peter Parker's
Mary?
mom. That's Mary Parker. It's not Aunt May. Who the fuck? They never had a kid.
Because Ben's alive. Uncle Ben, right?
Yes, and that's his sister.
That's their sister?
Yes.
I thought they were together.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why he doesn't really seem to give a shit about her when their car gets attacked, and then he kind of gets out and he's like, well, she's gonna pop a baby out any second. I better talk.
So homegirl gets there, they're like, all right, let's go, everybody in the car. So they take off, and then she like, breathe. How much is her contractions? Like a minute, blah blah blah.
I like how his car is exactly the same as the one that she fell in the water with. It's like a 1978 Trans Am. The same car. Like, you're going to see more than 2 of those in New York. No, but then she goes to Peru for exposition dump.
Oh, yeah.
Leaving him with Uncle Ben. And then somehow she finds the exact spot. How does she find the exact spot? Why? She has this 30-year-old crappy Polaroid to look at that has a picture of a tree. And then she finds the tree. And then...
That's why the tree hasn't changed at all.
And then, what do you call it? Spider hombre.
The hombre araña. We get censored.
Spider people.
Spider tribe.
They welcome her somehow.
Man, this guy must be ancient now because how long he's been doing this shit.
And then he says, with great power comes a lot of stuff. You have to do stuff. I can't say, you know what it is, though. You can twist around and tell the other guy, but I'm not going to say it exactly how it is. Because I feel like that's probably licensed, so I'm just going to stick with this one. All right, now take that back to your spider kids.
He goes, do you trust me? And he pushes her like astral projection. I'm like, really?
Oh, yeah.
Unlock your power of projection. What is this, Naruto all of a sudden? Shut up, bro.
That was kind of cool because then it's like, oh, I can be in different... Because then she can kind of manipulate time.
Is it time skipping everywhere?
I don't know. She can be in multiple places at once and play out each scenario she sees, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
And then she flies back and water on the floor, and then she gets a vision of this water on the floor. And then she's like, oh shit, I gotta go. Oh, thank God. Your neighbor's dying. Let me steal the ambulance. Because fuck that guy.
Neighbor's having a heart attack. Take him to wait, was the ambulance? Hey!
You really could have just let them take him and then taken his car. She was watching Fast and Furious on the way back. Dude. That rubbed me the wrong. I was just like, come on, though. That guy needed that ambulance.
On her flight back, she was watching Fast 9, bro. She's like, I saw Dom do this.
Nothing stronger than Spider Family.
No, with the whole jumping off the fucking parking lot structure to aim for one. And no mass casualties after.
That's her one move.
So, anyway, back in the car, they're driving. She's like, all right, we're almost there. And then they're stopped at a gridlock. And they look up like, who is that? And you see Value Meal Spider Dude jumps out in their hood. And he's just standing like literally. He's like, I'm going to get this motherfucker. So you see the ambulance go through the thing, the parking lot structure. And just, dude, a little inch lower, like she would have crashed everybody into the fucking.
Yeah, she really could have killed a lot of people.
She could have fucking just killed them and everybody all at once, bro. Take everybody out.
Especially with those oxygen tanks in the back of an ambulance. Those
So,
are not something you want to combust.
holy shit, man. So she, with her accuracy of death shot, she fucking manages to get the jump on the spider guy. And he hits him and he drops his hand grenade that he had. Where's his spider powers? Doesn't he have a utility bill or something? Where's his spider car? How does he even get there? Like, he can't swing. He can't web, right?
Didn't you think like a Pontiac or something?
Oh, yeah. It was like a Corvette that lost traction when he turned it on. He was like...
Yeah, he took the whip.
It's like, what is a Batmobile? That's like a spider car. Oh my god, this movie.
Spider car. Let's go.
Let's go. It's like, all right, everybody switch. All right, you guys come with me in the ambulance and you go to the hospital, Uncle Ben.
And he's just like, no, I'd rather stand here and talk some more.
It's like, no, if I'm here, you're in danger. So let's just say, so they go to the fireworks spot, you know. God almighty, that fool's fucking he's getting his ass hit by firework.
Somehow. With that
so they jump.
Plan that they had. It's like, let's light shit on fire and run.
And hopefully we don't blow up in our...
Yeah,
we're doing this shit.
Doesn't work out.
Doesn't the fucking fire department always say do not play with fireworks? You might blow your hand off.
Oh man, I've been so close so many times. I am so lucky I have all of my digits.
So she's like, all right, here's this flare. Put it in this box. What kind of box is it? I don't know. Just throw it in there. It's just a smoke grenade. Throw it in there. What's it gonna do? I don't know. Just do random shit. Hope it works. You see Spider Dude jumps down and blows up. And he's trying to chase after someone else. He gets blown up. I'm like, are you serious? Where's your spider sense or anything? I'm like, motherfucker, you're stronger than everybody, dude. Like, what are you doing? You could have ended this a long time ago. You're just playing with your food now. You had everybody cornered. You could have closed the door, light everybody on fire, and that's it. The end.
True.
Right? If you wanted to kill them, you already know where they're at. Fucking close all the exits. You know, and then light a fire and everybody blows up. The end. You're done. Congratulations. You won the pony. But no, he wanted to do it personal. He wanted to go one by one. It fucking hurts my head. Literally, you could have thrown gasoline in there and kill him.
All right, but he didn't. And they got on the roof.
Yeah. He got on the roof. Get everybody in the roof. Before they left the ambulance, they called for what? Air Force? The helicopter backup.
And they showed up, and then she's like, get to the chopper.
We gotta get to the chopper.
So, like, why? And then they have fight scenes where they all just kind of get pushed onto the edge of a beam.
Everybody get in the beam.
And nobody...
It's a beam struggle.
Whatsoever.
And he goes, duck, and the rocket, one of the fireworks just literally goes straight at him, and he goes, phew, when he blows up the airplane.
Yeah, convenient.
How the hell does a firework blow up an airplane? I mean, a helicopter.
Well, it's the Grandmaster 5000.
Oh, that's right. It blows up as daylight for a couple of minutes. So, yeah, so you see everybody in the beam, and she goes, remember, with great power comes... great magic.
With great power, there's a lot on you. You have to do a lot of stuff.
So homegirl separates her essence and captures all three of them, and then Mr. Balluville does a almighty punch. She punches that girl to the top, and then it's 1-on-1. Cassie Webb versus Balluville.
Yeah.
Take it away. What happens?
No, he knocks her into a beam.
But no, but the way you're leading up to it, she's like, all right, like you're just like your mother. It's like, all right, come on. Yeah, Like, I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like, like leading them through, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm like my mom. He's like, all right. She's looking like, okay, not yet. It's coming. Keep talking to me. What else? What else? Yeah. You're a bitch. Okay, yeah, get mad at me.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's funny.
And then this guy is like walking towards her, like, yeah, I'm gonna kill all of you. Like, okay, keep coming, and go. And then the metal bars hit him first. He's like, oh, what the heck? You got me. Where's your spider webs? Where's your super? I think he has spider strength. What happened there? Metal his kryptonite? I thought you just hove it out.
Oh no, it's regular alloy. My weakness.
It reminds me of Mega Man with what's it, Metro Man? You discovered my only weakness is copper. You're like, really? Copper is your weakness?
Yeah.
And he fucking blows up and he dies. Like, same thing right here. You fight my metal is my weakness. So for some reason, that fool couldn't lift up the beams that are holding him down. I thought he was going to lure him in and bite her neck off with the poison, but I guess not.
Nope.
And all of a sudden, she keeps looking up, like, all right, here it comes the pee.
Here comes the golden showers.
Here comes a golden shower.
and this, Daddy.
And this pee just flows all over this guy's face and body.
Oh my god.
So he gets knocked out on the floor, and then you see he does the oh no type of face, like, and this pee just lands all over him, squishing him like a little bug. Again, where the fuck is his superpowers? Yeah. So homie is presumably dead, right?
Probably not if he sees the girls killing him.
That's what I'm saying, right? So for him, he wanted to extend his life. So instead of living his life out and having like, all right, you already see him coming, right? You know how you're going to die. Wouldn't you have like a perimeter of people or robots or something ready for you to warn you? Like, hey, they're here.
I don't know. You have that employee because he keeps roguing everyone else. Hold up. I got to keep going. Talk about how she falls in the water and then somehow gets hit in the face with a firework and then comes back in a wheelchair somehow. Because why?
Professor Xavier. So yeah, so homegirl with the pee, she gets hit in the face. So Mr. Spider-Man is over here laying under pee. He's looking up. He's like, why me? I'm like, where's your fucking spider strength? Where's Venom? Whatever. So he's laying there. Yeah, I guess he's died. And then homegirl falls from the ledge into the water. And this rogue firework just comes and hits her right in the... Literally. She's here. Firework in the water. Shouldn't it turn off already? I guess not. I guess not, because we have underwater fire things and all this. So that eye, she gets burned in her eyeball. So she goes, I guess now they want to be comic accurate, right? She's blind. So she's floating. She's busted a Jack. I will never let you go. Even though she does let her go, and he's floating like this. So homie, so remember that the scene where they're practicing CPR and on a pillow? Foreshadowing. So over here, everybody's taking turns giving her CPR. So like, ready, one. They did it for quite a while. So in that moment, she's having her little flashback. She's like doing those one of those things. And then she's recovering in the hospital. She has those little eye shade things because now she's blinded at it. And then the homegirl, Mary and Ben have, she has her kid. They don't say his name, but you know who it is already. They didn't say anything. But I'm assuming it's Peter. Oh, imagine. What a twist. He goes. They go, hey, what is the baby's name? He's like, Miles Morales.
I'm not the real father.
I'm like, what? His name is Miles. He's the whitest person ever.
You know what's funny though? It's like after that, like, She's talking about like she adopts the kids and they're all like living in her apartment or whatever. And then like they're all just hanging out and talking and
Like when your
like,
chicken wing.
how are things? And she's like, oh, I can see better than ever or whatever. And then she's joking about like Ben thinks being an uncle is gonna be all fun and games, and then she does like a knowing like type thing, like, like I know he's gonna die a horrible death, and so are Peter's parents. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna crack a joke. I'm not gonna help anyone.
I'm not gonna help save anybody.
Oh, it knows how much I hate helping people. That
It's
part.
one of those.
I
What's it
always
called?
think
It's crazy of. It's one of those canon events, whatever it's called.
can't be stopped. It's a canon event.
It's canon event. This whole shit was a Canada event.
I don't know. I could kind of get behind that, but like,
Homegirls in the wheelchair.
I guess, and also that means then that all the Spider Women's are way older than Spider Man.
Eventually.
Guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they were teens and then they become what, adults. So yeah, so we get a cool little fucking all suit up fucking pose picture at the end. Madam Web with her fucking costume. The Spider Women and the Spider Girl with theirs, and they're all posing like, yeah, whatever the future might bring, we'll be ready. I'm like, no, bitch, you canceled already. Look your score. You only got 12% on Rotten Tomato. That shit bombed, dog. Get out of here. For me, I feel like they turn evil, bro. I think they're evil. As soon as you have your first kill, you taste of blood, you want more.
You're all about this killing. They didn't do anything though. They just got rescued
by another rescue. And another thing too is like what pisses me off. Like, all right, you see Spider-Man against the Sinister Six, he's holding off his own. This motherfucker has 3 girls and he can't do shit. I'm telling you, metal or the P is his kryptonite or something happened there. Well, the kryptonite that Spider-Man has, right? This is the fucking writers, dude.
I don't know. I mean, he can. What did we see him demonstrate? Like he can jump, he can move kind of fast.
Kind of fast, yes.
We saw him moving kind of fast.
He does the spider bite thing from his.
He's at least strong enough to break somebody's neck with their bare hands, which is not easy. I mean, I have to use at least both hands. I can't do the one hand. I've tried. It's hard. So he's at least, stronger than a normal dude.
He doesn't have webbing.
He has, no, because that's the license.
Yes, the guy in the chair or the girl in the chair.
So I don't know. I mean, that's kind of plausible. Like you don't have to. Not every Spider-Man is going to be the Spider-Man. That's why they're not the Spider-Man. But it seemed like he would have been able to fight a little more than they ended up fighting.
Because he has the power. It's like, dude.
I got the power.
So instead of him dying older, he died younger.
Yeah, he's not dead. We don't know he's dead.
Or he's just squashed under the P and let the cops come and put a collar on him and take him away.
Yeah, but maybe he's going to come back with a bigger abdomen because that's how spiders get stronger. He's got bigger butts.
He's going to fucking be working on his abs in jail.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to come out again. Can he just, oh my God. Couldn't he just break out of jail? Because he has that super strength.
Real talk, real spits, thematic universe. Do you think
this is what it is?
Do you think anything can be salvaged? Do you think they had like a nice roadmap or what?
They cock TC with the costumes.
I mean, the costumes were cool. I like the costumes.
And but
they were not involved.
Not only that is thank God they weren't, because they'll be overpowered. Like what, 4 against 1 bad guy? And the bad guy still sucks. He's like, what the he's like a mid-tier bad guy, bro.
I don't know. I mean, it was Cassie's movie, so that it makes sense that they fleshed her out the most, but the others really didn't get. Other than like we kind of got that, like the one chick was like a rebel, and then the other one was like over the top nerdy.
Yeah, she was like Jenna Ortega Jr.
And yeah, I mean, they didn't really get screen time per se. They didn't get to this time to shine.
And when they talked, it was fucking annoying. So talking about beef and all this shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. Yeah, with this Spider-Man, I'll be cool if he did survive. He'll find a way to go back to the island of Peru and recruit those people, the Aranya people. Like, hey, you've been suppressed for all this long. Come with me and help me liberate your people or whatever.
Well, what's happening now in Marvel comics and Spider-Man comics is that he's being aided by Anansi the Spider, which is like, I mean, everyone knows Anansi from his little, like nursery rhymes and stuff, but like, he's a great African god. Like, he's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Then it's of course like every hero needs their own like god and savior or whatever. It's like, what's the point in being a hero? But
It's a Thor Spider-Man.
Cool. Yeah. It's also kind of cool though.
What do you give it?
Yeah, like 5.6. 5.5.
I'm trying to remember what I gave Marvel. I think I gave the Marvels a 7. I think it was 7.6. I'm gonna go with a 3.
Wow.
3 out of 5. Not playing. 3 out of 10.
I don't think there was that much wrong with it. I just think that the things that were wrong with it really shown.
The power strength, dude. At least give us that battle, man. Give us something to. Because it was overpowering. Like, what she used, her brain? You know, it's like the future sight.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't swing at her. He didn't do
anything.
What it
was supposed to be and what it was advertised as was that, like, she was the strategizer. She was the mastermind. She made things move in the way that it needed to move. But, like, she didn't have a supporting cast, so they didn't know what the... like, why not just give them the damn powers so that they can fight and she can move them as they should have been? Like, why bother?
Yeah, as a babysitter throughout the whole movie, like being the, let me rescue you, let me do this. And I was like, that's the only part that screwed it up for me, man. I wish it was like more, because we're used to the real, like, we already know what Peter Parker's Spider-Man power has, you know, and then you come and look at this guy and he, no, nothing. Only could crawl. He crawls like this. He doesn't jump. Okay, at least give me a jump kick. At least put up a fight. You know, at least something. Swing. You didn't get nothing.
I don't know. I was okay.
Then you get your ass kicked by fireworks for us. It's like Kang getting his ass kicked by ants. That's another fucking thing that pissed me off.
But look how that worked out.
He's like, and he just ran away and he got kicked out of Marvel for doing that.
Yeah, because he didn't fight the ants, because then he would get caught up in self-defense charges.
All the ant maze and all that. I mean, if you want to laugh at, if you want a good time to laugh and see a bad movie, go ahead and watch this.
I was waiting for It's Morbid time to jump in though.
And it's funny how Miss Sweetie Todd. She goes, I can't believe I'm in the MCU now. I was like, no.
How do we kill her?
You're in the, what do you call it? The Sony Shittyverse?
Cinematic universe, yeah.
Homegirl, no, I'm sorry, man. Another thing, too, is like, I feel like Sony, like what we've been saying, Sony only does this shit to keep the rights. They have no backbone. It's like, all right, just throw a movie out to keep the rights.
So, okay, 2024 came out, right? When did Morbius?
Yeah.
Was the last one, right?
Yes.
2022. Okay. So
and then the legal thing with the Vulture. So they caused a breed there because Vulture was not supposed to come out and he just did it on his own. So Marvel's like, what the fuck are you doing? So they breached contract right there.
Oh, damn.
Because they're trying to push that Sinister Six movie. They're trying to find a way to get there ASAP. So like, here, let's introduce Morbius, Vulture, Shocker, Scorpion. They already have Mephisto. No, Mysterio.
Definitely don't have Mephisto. Man,
They got Mysterio. They got Rhino guy, right? They got the Rhino.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. He was an Amazing Spider-Man too.
And they have Doc Ock. So that's pretty much more than 6.
Yeah. So in
you got the villain. You got Green Goblin.
So they're doing the Borderlands movie is coming out soon. And I mean, anyone who's interested already knows the rhetoric behind it. The like they cast the 5'4" dude to play the big beefy soldier, and like they cast
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart.
Yes, exactly. But I mean, I don't agree with it either. But I mean, at least Kevin Hart is taking the role seriously and he's excited for it.
Yeah.
And then they got what's her name? From Halloween. Why can't I never think of her name when I need it?
Halloween?
Yeah. The sister.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, great. So they have her as Tannis, who's like in her 20s, maybe early 30s. She definitely is not. But there's some weird choices. And I guess that was mostly what I wanted to say about it. You know,
You got Kevin Hart as Roland, Bobby Lee as Larry, Lilith, Mad Moxie.
Dude, Kevin Hart should have been Tiny Tina.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Dr. Patricia Tannis.
Thank you. Yeah.
You got Craig.
I'm not super down with the casting choice. That was my biggest turnoff right out the gate. And the fact that they're just mishmashing the storyline and the timelines. And
you got Jared Black in this, man. He's trying to make a killing in 2024.
Unpopular opinion,
Claptrapper.
I don't super love I like Jack Black. I don't love him, especially with how he's the exact same crazy Nacho Libre motherfucker in every movie.
Nacho! He's gonna fly off a fucking boulder, fool.
I feel like they could have cast a bunch of no names and that would have been great and that would have been it. But anyway, when they're about to drop the teaser trailer and they like posted like the new poster.
Yeah.
And the tagline they put for the poster was fucking he was in the Amazon. Like that's kind of funny.
Shots fired. Shots fucking fired.
Oh man. That I'm kind of willing to give it a chance if the people who wrote the movie also did that. Because like sure it's a low-hanging fruit, but like it's a start. Shit, they're missing main characters.
Yeah.
I'm so like it's one of my favorite games of all time.
Would you prefer it as a Peacock streaming series, or you prefer it as
I'm sure that would have been better.
I know, right? Look what they did with Twisted Metal. We fucking started like, oh, it's gonna be cool. Dude, it turned out to be badass.
It was amazing.
I know, I love that shit.
Right? No, if they had done it like a Firefly-esque like miniseries, yeah. That might have done it justice, unlike Halo.
Ooh. I heard it came back.
The dude from Halo was Porn Stash, by the way.
No, goodness sake.
From freaking Orange is the New Black.
The Stash. Final thoughts on Adam Webb.
I don't want to denounce anything. I like to see things grow and evolve in their own. I don't see how they're gonna survive this.
Dude, I feel like the next iteration of anything will be 2027. Sony will be like, what the fuck? I mean, Marvel's gonna be like, what the hell are you guys doing over there, man?
I feel like the characters are all gonna be assimilated into Big Papa Disney. Oh boy! And then
Yeah, we
that's it.
already lost steam. We already lost steam with Willie. So yeah, like you were saying, like the only way to survive is if you throw Venom in there somehow. But not only that, Venom 2 sucks. So what's it 3? 3? 2 and 3 suck.
There hasn't been a 3 yet, so
I lost count. 2, yeah.
There are only 2.
Freaking Sony is pushing for a Spider-Man 2025 release, and Kevin Feige is like, hold on, bro. Like, I just want to make it 26. You know, give us more room to breathe it out. And Sony's like, no, bro. Sony's like, no, bro. I want it to be a multiversal again. He's like, are you kidding me, bro? So that's what Sony wants, and Feige's like, no, I want it more grounded. So, because that's how I left off. You know, he was swinging away in his OG Spider-Man suit, which was pretty badass.
Yep.
And then Hawkeye looked up and saw Spider-Man swinging. He's like, wait a second, that's Spider-Man? Because they were in the same Central Park, remember?
Yeah. Yeah,
the big ass. Oh, yeah.
The giant.
I just get excited about those things.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I give it a funny out of funny. Just like this. All right, so. Right there. Don't waste your money, kids. Wait for it to come out in Disney. No, right? It's not Disney.
We don't know. We don't know yet. But
I'm Sony Plus. Watch. I'm surprised Sony hasn't released their own streaming service.
Well, depending on how this movie does, it's 6 million.
Sheesh. Yeah, get your money, girls. But please just do a cameo appearance next time. With that being said, I am for the He Was With My Hit Mom in the Amazon. Okay, the Hitman. I am Ray Zombie. This is and has been the Hitman and the Zombie show. And again, we have news coming for the giveaway. Finally, we got a date and time and what is it about. Stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you subscribe everywhere. TikTok, Spotify, you know the drill.
Yeah,
links
baby.
below for everything. Till next time, much love, and don't forget your Girl Scout cookies. The link below.